So, I've been tagged by Carly and Alicia to do Carly's vloggy, taggy, booky thingy. So I'm gonna do that, and basically what Carly's asking everyone to do is make a list of 5 books that everyone needs to read before they graduate high school. The first book I think that everyone should read is Tuck Everlasting, and I think everyone needs to read it at a relatively young age. I read it when I was 10, I was in 5th grade, and it's about this girl who meets this family who's able to live forever because they have this spring of eternal life. It's just a good book to get younger kids to start thinking about things. I know it started making me think about the value of life and what's valuable, and it's just a really good first book to sort of get the old gears rolling up in the head. The second book on my list, which is also one of my favorite books, is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and I read that last year in a class, and I just thought it was an amazing book. It really makes you think about what it is to be alive versus what it is to be human, and if those things match up. And it's just this really gripping read, and I think you can get a lot more out of it if you read it more. I've only read it once. I'm hoping I'm going to get a lot more out of it the more I read it, but I think it's something that everyone's got to read because it deals with humanity and what it is. Next on my list is Catcher in the Rye, and that's something you gotta read when you're a teenager, and it's a book about growing up and sort of a mourning of your lost childhood, which is something that everyone's gotta go through at some point. And I think Holden Caulfield is a character that always gets a big rise out of people, and I don't know, I've never met anyone who was just like about Holden Caulfield. You either love him like I do, or you just hate his guts. Either way, if you love him, that's great. If you hate him, you can identify why you hate him, and I think that you can get something out of the book either way. I've been trying really hard not to repeat books. Carly said it, Callie said it, I'm gonna say it again. The Little Prince has gotta be read by everyone at any age, multiple times. I think you gotta read The Little Prince in school. The first time I read it, I think that's really what made the book for me. I had this just really wonderful teacher, and he really worked with us to deep digger into the book. That doesn't even make sense. Dig deeper. I remember just being so excited to pick apart all the symbols and figure out the deeper meaning, and it was a really good book to start exercising that ability to see symbols and make connections. If I had my way, everyone would read that book with the same teacher that I had. And this last one isn't for everyone, but it's for a good chunk of the population of the world, and it's All Dogs Go to Heaven. And I remember reading that book for the first time when my first dog, Mona, died when I was 6 years old, and it's just a book you have to have if you have a dog. Because you're gonna connect with it, and you're gonna lose your dog eventually, but it's just such a comfort to read that book, especially when you're little, to know that the dog's in a better place. I'm like tearing up right now, holy crap. And those 5, my friends, are the essentials. So now I gotta tag people. So I'm gonna tag, first and foremost, Leah. I think it'd be really interesting, because she's read so much, to see what she really thinks is essential. So Leah, do something, either do a video or write a note or something, but I want to know. And I'm going to tag Frankie, even though I don't think he's going to do it. I'm going to tag Adam, and I'm going to tag James again, because he said he would do this, and he still hasn't, and I want to see his vlog. And finally, I am tagging anyone and everyone on JChat or Judgment who wants to do this. You guys know who you are. Go and do it. And that's it. And I've been really busy lately, but I have a lot of things that I need to put up, so be prepared for some videos from this guy.